So we've, along the way, since the year 2002 and since then, dispelled a lot of myths about what happens to kids when you put a career and college-ready curriculum in front of them as their graduation standard. We had to fight a lot of these myths along the way, by the way, so this is good data to take on the road with you, and this is available on our website, so you can use this as you talk to others about when they push back and say, well, if you start putting a college prep curriculum in high school for all students, you're just going to water down the curriculum. That's all there is to it. Well, we've studied what's happened to kids in the A to G curriculum ever since the get-go. From the first 9th grade class, we've tracked those kids. We have seen what happens to them as they reach their junior, senior year in high school. And I can tell you that we've got a lot of data. I'm just going to show you a couple data points that say the curriculum isn't watered down. What's happening is more and more kids are getting to the point where they can engage in college-level work, AP classes, while they're still in high school. Remember, 2002 is the benchmark year, the first class. And since then, the participation of students in AP classes has risen to 70%. Not only that, the pass rates, 3 or higher on the AP exams, look at the increase, not only in the number of kids taking it, and taking the tests, but in the percent who are passing with a 3 or better. They're being prepared in their freshman, sophomore, junior year. They're doing well in college-level work in their senior year. Grades will plummet. That was another myth. You can make every kid take these courses, but they're going to get D's and F's, and they're going to struggle and not be able to make it. Well, here's the GPAs of seniors in San Jose from 1998 to 2005. You can see that from that very bottom row, it's actually gone up a little bit from a 2.68 in 1998, 2.69 in 2001, the year before the graduating class under A to G, and it's now a 2.8 in 2005. Oh, yeah, you can implement a college prep curriculum, but kids are going to disengage. They're going to drop out in flies. It's just going to push those kids out who struggle. Doesn't do it. Our graduation rate has held pretty steady since way before the reforms till well after the reforms. And I seriously believe that engaging kids in school isn't just about relevance. It's about rigor. A kid who sits in a class, gets those worksheets that somebody talked about this morning, and is with all the kids who have been sort of disenfranchised from school. That's who they go to school with. That's who they sit in classrooms with. That's when they disengage. They feel less than adequate. We make them feel less than adequate, and certainly they will disengage in that case. If you put them in a rigorous curriculum, they will get engaged in school. You can't put traditionally underrepresented students in rigorous courses. They'll fail largely because they don't come to high school prepared. Well, we didn't find that to be true. When we looked at things like the AP and IB enrollments, these are Hispanic students tracked from 1999 through 2005. You can see that the enrollment in AP and IB classes for our Hispanic students has gone up in huge proportions. The gap in the percent of students who are taking and passing AP classes has gotten significantly less over those years. So we're not only raising